Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Aaron Judge, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. CC Sabathia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, short and sweet isn't what you want from your starting pitcher. How about in his last one, he only lasted 2 innings and was tagged for the loss. So I'm sure they're looking for much improved effort in this one here today.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder, Joey Rickard.
Now the first pitch from CC. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. 2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
Stepping in, Danny Valencia. Previous history with Sabathia. He has an even 10 hits in 43 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Valencia, 33 years old. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Stepping up to the plate, Manny Machado. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways you can go.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the throw in gets away from him. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Previous history with Sabathia, he's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. Now the 1-0. Now the double steal is on here. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Digging in now, Adam Jones. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Scope over at second. Mancini at first, 1 gone.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Grounded to third. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Lind. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Andrew Kashner is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Batting second baseman, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0. He's running. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know this team is hopeful that Adam Lynn can get back on track. Last 10 games have been a struggle. Not only is he having a hard time getting any base hits, he's struggling just to get on base. Less than a .250 on-base percentage in his last 10, so any sign of life from this guy would be a welcome sight.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the stretch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Men on third with 2 down. There's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Cashner pauses. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Designated hitter, Tim Beckham.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 17 home runs and 54 runs batted in. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Two balls and a strike now. One out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. He loses him on ball four.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Into the box now, Randall Morin. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Morin has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Morin, a Kentucky-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1 home. This is foul right side. Beckham, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Joey Rickard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
CC ready with the 2-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They're up 2-0. Ready now, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1-1. Here it comes.
No, that's
And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a strike. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's three things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155, center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Adam Lind. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Popped him up. Machado shading to his right. Two gone.
Batting eighth, designated hitter, Neil Walker.
At the plate, Neil Walker. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Two out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And this is fouled at the plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. Two in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And this will be fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's
A
a ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
0.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Striding in once again, Manny Machado. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Machado is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Schoop leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Orioles leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Miguel Andujar now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Miguel Andujar.
And the pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So one gone in the inning now for Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 25.
Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. Now the first pitch from CeCe. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. A dive, but it's off his glove. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And this is swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
That last pitch was number 60 already. With one out in the fourth, that's way too many.
Jones stands at first with one out. That's wide, 2-0. Here's Sabathia on 2-0. 3-0 now. Randall Morin is on deck. The 3-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Jones isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Into the box now, Randall Morin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far this year against Southpaws, Morin is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A man at third with one away. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And this ball's going to fall in out there. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, D-Row, that's the case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it, soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
That misses. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Watch your face right there. Are you kidding me? To get an infielder to duck out of the way at this level, you got to be kidding.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Judge on second, Stanton on at first with nobody out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now batting, Didi Gregorius. First time up, he went down looking. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. high and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
First baseman, Adam.
Striding in, Adam Lind. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Yeah. 2-1. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Neil Walker. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. So ground this one fouled off to the left side. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Jones. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the tying run will score on the sacrifice fly as it's now a 4-4 ball game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. So second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ellsbury stands at second with 2 gone. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Aaron Judge would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's big Aaron Judge. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 3-2 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Cashner pauses. Full count pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 5-4. Here's Manny Machado now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. Number 35 now on the season, as we are all tied at 5.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Now batting.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Takes this the other way to right. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Popped up. Lind in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A 1-1 now to Jones. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Right side hit hard. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as you can see there, he currently leads the Orioles in that category.
Pedro Alvarez.
Ready for another shot now, Pedro Alvarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the fifth, all even at 5 apiece. Jeffrey Ramirez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Giancarlo Stanton now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. Drilled down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Missed with a breaking ball. One out, nobody on. Towards second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw in time and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Domingo Germán is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Domingo Germán.
Coming to the plate now, Randall Morin, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Joey Rickard, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready now for Baltimore, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Germán stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Popped him up. Andujar near the bag at 3rd, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. This remains a 5-all ball game. Next for New York, Adam Lind. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman, Adam Lind.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Rickard over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scope is up with it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. There's a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. This ball game still tied 5-all. Back here in the Bronx, all even at 4 as we start the 7th. And before that first pitch is thrown, we give you a look at the game summary to this point. In now for the O's, Manny Machado is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now another 2-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Now batting, left fielder,
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Machado at second, Scope at first with no outs. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. The 2-2. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Stanton, still going back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 25 for him on the year, as they open up an 8-5 lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Charlie Morton comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Morton.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ball even at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. On his way to third is Jones. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Torres over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. One out and a runner on third. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 home to Beckham. Just a bit low, ball 3. Randall Morin will be next. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now at the plate, Randall Morin. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got a full count.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And he takes ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. And that one right down Main Street. Two out, nobody on. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Orioles 10 and the Yankees 5. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. A fastball right over the outside corner. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now a flare out to left center. Machado onto the grass. One out.
The batter, number 25.
Standing in, Gleyber Torres. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. One out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Machado has it. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. The 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo home run there for Aaron Judge, and that's home run number 48 on the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Giancarlo Stanton now. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's a 4-run game now at 10-6. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Danny Valencia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Manny Machado. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles as the lead holds at 10-6. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Drilled right back up the middle. Scope is there. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Up high, 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Adam Lind.
Here's Adam Lind, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him on the way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as the lead holds at 10-6. Now in the box, Trey Mancini. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
1-2 as he chases the slider. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Adam Jones. And he fouls this one off. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
So striding in, Pedro Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And that one just missed outside. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as the lead holds at 10-6. Donnie Hart, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Designated hitter, Neil Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Now the 2-0 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A high fastball is in there. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mancini moves over. One down.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hart, a native Texan. He was selected in the 27th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the 0-1. The fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. Mancini is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Left field and deep. Mancini ranging back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Walker rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Zach Britton takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Aaron Judge will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Britton pauses. Here's the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mancini on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Baltimore Orioles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jeffrey Ramirez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 7 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.